Standing up, we will start with the Pledge of Allegiance and have our invocation by Ken.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic.
Privilege of representing this city, and so God, we don't want to just do it in our own strength. We need your strength. And so God, we don't want to just do it in our own strength. We need your strength. We need guidance. We ask that you would bless the mayor, our chief, everybody that has authority in this city, that your will be done. In Jesus.
Yes, sir. Misty Cavanaugh. Here. Marvin Hightower.
Present.
Adam Townsend.
Here.
Larry Knopfinger.
Here.
Frank Stevenson.
Here.
Here. Mayor, we do have a quorum.
All right, the first order of business is to approve the minutes of the special November the 7th.
The special called meeting of the City Council was held November the 7th, 2025 at 11 a.m. It was called to order by Mayor Kevin Cotton. We had the pledge and invocation by Marvin Hightower. The mayor and all council members were present for the meeting. We had the approval of the minutes of November the 3rd, 2025 was approved. We also had an ordinance amending the city Madisonville annual budget for the fiscal year July 1st, 2025 through June the 30th, 2026. That ordinance was approved. We had a motion to accept bid for stormwater repairs on Lunsford Street in the amount of $339,716 tonight's construction that was approved. We had a resolution approving the program administration agreement between the city of Madisonville and Midwest Pace Services LLC, and authorized Mayor Cotton to sign the agreement. That motion was approved, and we also had a motion to adjourn.
Any corrections to the minutes from the special call meeting on November the 7th? If not, do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second. Motion and second. Any questions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, passes. Next, we'll move into the approval of bills and payroll.
Yes, we have the total general fund of $392,580.86, the total sanitation of $57,782.35, the total electric utility office of $159,748.98, total water filter of $129,723.25, total wastewater collection and treatment of $374,896.22. We have an estimated biweekly payroll of governmental of $64,135, police of $188,883, fire $167,867, transportation $31,303, cemetery of $3,375, park $23,099, sanitation of $56,292, maintenance garage of $8,466, light fund of $100,171, wastewater treatment of $21,199, wastewater collection of $39,914, water and filter of $68,558, for a total estimated biweekly payroll of $773,262.
Do I have a motion to approve the bills and payroll?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Have a motion and second. Any questions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion passes. Next, we'll have our department report. We'll start with Fire Chief Jason Eli.
Mayor Cotton, thank you. For the month of October, we had 100 medical runs, 52 fire-related runs. 13% of our runs were overlapping. We had a pre-incident value of $653,000 and losses at $384,000. Our dispatch to response time was 1 minute and 51 seconds, and our dispatch to arrival was 4 minutes and 55 seconds. Been an average of just over 20 minutes on scene for the month, and then we have 1,370 training hours for the department. Our pre-incident inspections were 33. Our fire prevention inspections was 19. We opened up 167 code enforcement cases, and we had 30 community outreach programs, and with a total of 2,583 adult contacts, and then 2,931 child contacts. If you look on page 2 and 3, it has a general breakdown of the types and runs that we've had. Page 4 will have our pre-incident surveys, and then page 5 is going to have our list of our community outreach activities or events. Any questions?
You up to full strength now?
We actually have 2 that we've just hired, and notified them, and they start in early December, and that'll have us at full strength.
Good deal.
Any questions? All right, thanks, Chief.
Thank you.
Next, we'll move on to the Police Department report with Police Chief Steve Bryan.
Good afternoon, Mayor Cotton and council. This will be the police department report for October of 2025. We answered a total of 3,121 call responses, made 237 total arrests, 58 felonies, and 179 non-felonies. Investigated 40 accidents, and average response time is 3.76 minutes. Go to page 2. Our drug seizures for the month, the total seizures, street value was $7,837, and the most commonly seized drug was methamphetamine. On to page 5. The traffic accidents highest times were on Thursdays at around 3 p.m. And then on the last page, the crime statistics, Part 1 crimes down 1%. All others down 11% for a total decrease of 10%. I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Questions for the chief?
Are you full strength too, Chief?
Process going right now, so hopefully we can fill that one in the next couple of months.
You got a class graduate.
Yes. January the 8th.
Questions? Thank you, Chief.
Sir.
Next, we'll have a city park report with Park Superintendent Caleb Nelson.
Afternoon, Mayor, Council. So, for starters, we have our traffic count, and this report runs from January to October for the calendar year. Our traffic count at that time has been 238,901 cars. We use a multiplier of 3 generally for each one, so that's a total 103 visitors to the park at that time. Round 1,395, 18-hole green fees 904, 9-hole in a cart 7, 9-hole green fee 5,230. The back 9 added in addition to a 9-hole green fee would be 309. 4 rounds of golf in the calendar year is $118,000. 19.78% increase from 2024. For rounds of mini, 2,296 adult rounds and 903 youth rounds. There for mini golf this calendar year has been 14, slightly down from this point last year. That is largely due to a big invoice we had with a local, about $5,000 from last year. 98 at the Larry Carney Center, 135 for those rentals. 3, that is a 26.3. We've had over 200 hours of volunteer hours so going projects currently underway at City Park. The or City Park Dam, North Lake. We've got the drawdown lowered there at the City Park. If you guys have been on the North Lake, are awaiting construction to begin on that. Hopefully by the end of the working alongside the state and the engineering department to get that taken care of. And we recreational trail grant last year that we are awaiting to process so that we can finish the remainder of the walking trail and the remainder of the paving project. You've seen, no doubt, some decorations going up. What's going on right now, and I'd be glad to answer any questions as well.
Questions for Caleb? All right, thank you, sir. Next, we'll hear from the Mar Park report, Mar Park Superintendent Ashton Robinson.
Good evening, council, mayor. So our average traffic count is estimating at 622,729. That is 206,743 vehicles counted through October. Our busiest months have been our fall months. August, we counted 67,000. We had 67,500 visitors. In September, we had 73,830 visitors. And in October, we had 66,894 for our average counts. On our trail counter, we have had 45,000 people counted on the trail this year. And our total events in facilities Barn A and B, January through December, will be 135 total events. And we are booking into 2025. We've had 20 educational guided events, not including our volunteer program hours. Our average kayak, bike, and pedal boat rentals has been 300 this season. And as far as projects, we just completed an additional parking lot near the nature play area. That had added 5 school bus parking spots, 20 vehicle spaces, and will really benefit for our Phase 3 trail project that will be beginning, and nature play area and future nature center expansion. Reforestation is in progress. We are currently planting trees. All day today, our crew has been busy planting trees, and we'll plant 200 total trees this fall. Our winter projects included additional park signage, flooring and painting of several facilities, winter cleanup projects, and launching a new POS system. I will be presenting the Land Water Conservation Grant in Frankfurt by the end of the year for Phase 2 Nature Playground. And we did receive final approval on our 2023 Recreational Trail Program grant for Phase 3 of our trail system, which is going to connect Phase 1 and 2. So we're really excited about that. It's been a long process, but we're really eager to get that going. Do you all have any questions?
Just a comment, you said you're booking into 2025, but I think you said 2027 on the sheet. You're that far ahead in
Yes,
booking.
sir. Yes, we are booking into 2027.
Right.
Questions, comments?
Looks nice.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We've got a great team.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Council committee report? We do not have any council committee reports, so we'll move on to new business. First order, reading of an ordinance of the City Council of the City of Madisonville, Kentucky, providing for the issuance of bonds, Series 2025, for the first reading only.
The proceeds of which struck additions, improvements, and enhancements to the city's water and sewer system, setting forth the terms and conditions upon which the bonds are to be issued and outstanding, ordering and providing for the levy of an annual tax to the extent necessary and an amount sufficient to pay the interest on and principal of the bonds, and providing for a public sale of the bonds and the application of the proceeds thereof. This is a summary of the ordinance that is done by Charles Musson. Is that how you say his name? Of the firm of Rubin and Hayes Attorneys at Law, that is doing the bond for us as required by KRS 83A.060, subsection 9. I hereby certify that an ordinance bearing the above title was given first reading by the City Council of the City of Madisonville, Kentucky at a duly convened meeting, which was tonight, and will be second reading on December the 1st, 2025. The ordinance authorizes the issuance in one or more series from time to time in the aggregate principal amount not to exceed $9,500,000 of the City of Madisonville, Kentucky general obligation bonds. It authorizes each series of the bonds to be sold by public competitive sale and establishes the general terms and conditions for the sale of each series of the bonds. It authorizes the financial director of the city to open the bids and accept the successful bid on behalf of the city for each series of the bonds, and authorizes the mayor and the city clerk to execute all necessary documents, include instruments and obligations of the city in order to issue a series of bonds. It orders and provides for the levy of an annual tax to the extent necessary in an amount sufficient to pay the principal of and interest on the bonds, and provides for the appointment of a paying agent and bond register for the bonds, and provides for the appointment of a bank as the fund depository. Second reading will be on December the 1st.
Just for point of clarification, this is the hopefully final issuance for the continuance of the accept bids for fire department surplus items.
Whereas the City of Madisonville tires at an 8x10 lawn building owned by the Madisonville Fire Department by sealed bids, and whereas the City of Madisonville opened those bids on November 10th, 2025 at 10 a.m., we only received one bid. It was from Tim Terrell for 4 tires at the total $60 and the 8x10 lawn building at $100. Whereas Tim Terrell was the only bid, now therefore be it resolved that the City Council accepts the bid of $60 for the 4 tires and $100 for the lawn building. Tim Terrell.
Do I have a motion to accept the bid for the fire department surplus items?
So moved.
Do I have a second? Second, any questions? Chief? Chief is good with that. Any other questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Next, we have some municipal order. Jack Morris to the City of Madisonville Board of Ethics.
I have several of these municipal orders, so I'm just going to read the name and what they're appointed to and their terms. So Jack Morris is reappointed to the Board of Ethics, and it's for a 3-year term.
We have a motion to approve Jack Morris for the reappointment. Have a second?
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, passes.
The next one is a reappointment.
Stephanie Townsville Bowl, Adjustment Board. The appointment of James Garrett to the Code Enforcement.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion passes.
Bill Powell to the Code Enforcement Board for 1 year.
Do I have a motion to approve the appointment of Bill Powell for 1 year to the Code Enforcement Board?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and second. Any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion.
Engler for 2 years.
Motion to approve Enforcement Board for 2 years.
So moved.
Motion and second. Any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None, motion passes.
Bill Rudd to appeal, or he's going to fill an unexpired, and his term will be up May the 1st, 2028.
Do I have a motion to approve the appointment of Bill Rudd to the Appeals Board?
So moved.
A motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any questions?